Okay, folks. So what I want to talk about in this video, I'm going to get to it, but first I want to address that you might notice my sweater here is a bit dirty and stuff. Well, funny story. I had a shower this morning and I realized after I was, when I was getting dressed, I realized I'd no other sweater to put on. I have one, it's nearly dry, and as soon as it's dry, I'm going to put that one on, so I could get this one washed in the next day or two. So yeah, um, I just realized that this morning that I'd no other sweater to wear, but this one, the other one is still kind of wet. So I'm waiting for that to dry. Um, so yeah, that's that. But I was watching WWE SmackDown last night. Must say, I enjoyed the show again, folks. I truly enjoyed it. They put on a good show every week. I know you're going to get people who'll complain about it, fans who'll complain about it, saying, "Oh, I didn't like it this week. Oh, Triple H, he doesn't know how to put on a good show. Bring back Vince McMahon." And then when Vince McMahon was running things, they were saying, "Get rid of Vince McMahon," the same people. So, you can't win. But what I really wanted to talk to you about, folks, in this video, and I'm not sure where I'm going to be uploading this video to, probably YouTube and Rumble, or YouTube or Rumble, and just share the link from either one of those platforms. If I upload it to YouTube and Rumble, I'll share the link from either YouTube or Rumble to the video. But I'll probably upload it to both YouTube and Rumble and share the links onto all my other social media handles. So what I want to talk about in this video, folks, is I'm still very much underappreciated on Facebook when it comes to my music videos. I'm underappreciated on YouTube as well. I started uploading videos to YouTube there recently, about a month ago now, for the first time in 4 years. And I thought I might get different reactions. I wanted to give YouTube another chance as well, because if I'm being honest with you, I kind of missed uploading my videos to YouTube, folks. So I started uploading them to YouTube again. And yeah, I wanted to create my community and stuff like that as well, so that people could post if they wanted to in my community on YouTube, and I could post from time to time as well, put up posts or links or whatever to my social media handles, or any of my social media handles. So yeah, but I decided to give YouTube another chance, and since I've uploaded videos to YouTube, folks, I haven't really. I've been getting views, but I haven't been getting the thumbs up from people, which is surprising, folks. You'd think with a big platform like YouTube, you'd get some likes, but I'm not getting any likes, and that kind of, pisses me off a little bit, because I put a lot of hard work into my videos, into my music videos and stuff. I'm not recording songs at the moment because what I'm doing at the moment, folks, is I'm uploading videos from music videos from the last 9-10 months back, and I'm just uploading those memories at the moment and stuff to both YouTube and Rumble. And I'm doing that like every couple of days if I can. I'm uploading to YouTube. I'm trying to upload every day if I can, but you can't really upload every single day, folks. to the platform. I mean, you can, but the thing is, you have to give people a chance to see one video or two of the music videos in my case, before you upload the next lot of videos. You have to give people a chance to see them because they might not get time to see them or whatever. So I try and give people time to see them. Now I'm getting the views, like I said, folks, but not the likes or the comments. And I don't care about shares or anything really. I mean, it'd be good if people could share my content because that would get it, more interactions hopefully. But I'm not really, I'm not too fussed about the shares or anything like that, people sharing my videos. But I would like people to like my videos, give the thumbs up, and leave nice positive comments in the comment section. I'm not really going to be doing live streams on YouTube or anything like that, because the problem with YouTube, folks, is when I do a live stream on YouTube, it doesn't really upload straight away to my channel. It takes at least, depending on the video length, it could take anywhere up to a couple of hours. It could take a couple of minutes to fully upload to YouTube. So I'm not really going to be doing many live streams, I don't think, on YouTube going forward. The last live stream I did took at least nearly 12 hours to upload, and it was only like 5-6 minutes long, the live stream, and it took hours to upload, folks, to YouTube, which then delayed the process of me sharing the live stream onto all my social media handles. So yeah, that kind of pissed me off, folks. But it nearly took 10-12 hours or something, like some crazy time like that. So the other thing I want to say, though, like I was saying, folks, is I'm underappreciated in terms of YouTube, in terms of Rumble, in terms of Facebook. I'm underappreciated. I'm getting some likes on Getter lately, a lot of likes on Getter for my music, and for other posts I'm putting up there too. Like when I share Candace podcast, people like it or whatever. I'm getting followers, that kind of stuff. I think last I checked, which was today, I think I'd 583 followers on Getter, which is a big number. Not sure how many of those accounts there are real and how many could be bots, but I do tend to get spammed a lot with bots as well, folks, on Rumble in particular as well, and that kind of stuff. I tend to get spammed with bots, who, it's all. And how do I know they're bots on Rumble? Because whenever I post a video to Rumble, folks, they always do the same thing, these bots. They follow me, and then they'll put up a comment under any one of my videos. It's totally random. They'll put up a comment and they'll say something like, I've been watching your content for a while now. I came across your content. I've been watching it for a while. I'm a specialist in helping content creators grow their channels, blah, blah, blah. And they'll say all these nice things. You have good potential. They'll say all these things. And then at the end, they'll tell you to get in contact with them if you feel like it, basically. They'll tell you to get in contact with them if you're up for it, and they'll leave their email address or whatever. But honestly, folks, I don't email them. I don't even respond to those bots or anything, because they're not real people, folks. They're just bots that are set up to try and maybe get money out of you. It could be a scam as well to try and get money out of you. So I'm not going to pay people, folks, even if they were real people. I'm not going to pay people to help grow my channel, from whether it be on YouTube or Rumble. I'm not going to pay people. I'm not going to pay people to help me grow my channel, because I feel, if anything, I'd like to work hard to grow my channel. And, like that, I'd like to work hard and, get people to help me grow my channel and that kind of stuff by pushing out my videos, by sharing my videos and all that kind of stuff, folks. And that would grow my channel more in the future. I recently posted on Facebook the links to my YouTube channel and my Rumble channel to a Facebook page, a Facebook group, I should say, called Cork Musicians or something like that. And, I got some reactions to it, but I still haven't gotten any, subscribers on YouTube or Rumble or anything like that. I haven't gotten any subscribers or followers on Rumble, which I'm shocked by, if I'd be honest with you folks. But, I also got some comments from people laughing at me and stuff like that, because I posted the links. But, and comments from people saying, somebody said, I'd rather, was what did he say? I'd rather, oh, he made up some smart comment, but I can't remember this person, the comment he made up, but he said something like, oh, I'd rather do something than listen to Britney Spears. And I said, okay, what's Britney Spears got to do with me? And then he said, I corrected it for you, Dave, so you understand now. He said, and he, basically said that he'd rather do whatever than listen to Britney Spears and then listen to me or something. And I replied again with, okay, so you're not a fan of Britney Spears. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why people, folks, think out there that it's only Britney Spears songs that I cover. I don't know why they think that. Because I've covered a ton of songs, folks. And for some reason, there's people out there and they either think I'm just covering songs from Britney Spears or Aqua. There's somebody else a while back said she'd rather, or she'd rather not listen to songs from Aqua. And I'm like, you do realize I cover more than Aqua. So, yeah, but they don't appreciate hard work, folks. There's people out there, they just don't appreciate hard work. People on Facebook as well, they don't want to leave nice positive comments about my music or anything like that, and, it's like all they have to do is say stuff like, Dave, we appreciate the hard work you're going through. We appreciate the hard work you go through to get your content out there. You know, those kind of stuff, nice stuff like that, folks. But it's like they can't say it. It's like as if they can't just say nice things. It's crazy. And somebody said to me, on Facebook, I'm not going to name the person, he said, would you rather people lie to you and tell you that they enjoy the content if they don't? And it's like, I don't care whether people are bullshitting me or whatever, but the thing is, I can tell, folks, if a person is sincere, and I can tell if a person's bullshitting me, okay? But all I'm asking for is people to appreciate the hard work I go through in terms of recording songs and stuff like that, like I have been before. Um, and in terms of learning songs, trying to come up with ideas for new songs all the time in my head. And then when I'm doing new songs, recording new songs that I've never done before, I have to learn those songs, go over it again and again to make sure I have the words right, the timing right in the music, when to come in and when to sing, that kind of stuff, folks. So there's a lot of stuff that people don't realize goes into stuff like that. And it's a shame they just don't appreciate hard work, folks. Like I said, and it's a damn shame. But I'm not going to stop, folks, in terms of uploading my music videos, okay? For people out there who think I'm going to stop uploading my music videos or whatever just because they say nasty things to me, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to, if anything, I'm going to try and upload even more videos just to piss you off. And yeah, I don't know why people have to be so horrible at times for folks, but these same people who are horrible to me and telling me I can't sing and all this kind of stuff, like people have on Facebook saying you can't sing, you're not a good singer. You've obviously taken the time at some stage to listen to my videos if you think I can't sing. You've obviously taken the time out of your day at some stage or another to watch my videos, because otherwise you wouldn't be saying I can't sing. And then they just say things like you can't sing. Now I've heard that from a lot of people over the years, folks, but I've also heard people over the years in bars and stuff say to me how I'm a good singer, and how I'm very talented in terms of that, in terms of the songs that I pick to sing in karaoke's and stuff like that, that I'm extremely talented. I've had people say you're very talented, and you're very good at the singing. And I remember many years back, folks, there was a very elderly cab driver who I knew, and I'm not sure whether he's still alive or not, but me and my brother and my father used to get this cab driver many years back to a pub on a Saturday night, and he was probably in his, I want to say 70s back then, maybe 80s, early 80s. I'm not quite sure. But one night I was telling him about me going to the karaoke. So he knew anyway before that I was going to karaoke on a regular basis. And he said to me, could you do a song for me, like right now? And I was like, do a song for you. I was like, what would you like to hear? And he said, I don't know, you pick the song. And I said, I'm not really any good without music, I don't think. And he said, look, if anything, you're probably better without music. He said, so I'd like to hear you without music. So I sang a song, and I think what I sang for him, folks, was Frank Sinatra, My Way. And he left me sing the whole song in his cab while he was driving me home. And I believe he was driving me home to the time, or driving me to the pub. But while he was driving, he left me sing the whole song. And when I finished the song, he looked at me and he said, that was fantastic. He said, that was absolutely fantastic. He said, you're a very good singer, Dave. And, that's all I needed to hear, folks. Now, he's a lovely guy too. But I don't believe he was bullshitting me, folks. Folks, I believe, if anything, he was telling the truth. So he said, you're a very good singer and stuff, and yeah. So that's all I needed to hear, folks, from him. And that's all I needed to hear from people in bars as well over the years, telling me how I'm a good singer and stuff. You know, and I've sang in lots of karaoke's over the years. I've sang with bands as well over the years. I wasn't working with the bands, but I was singing in the bands. I was doing I remember I used to go to a bar called Reardon's many years ago in Cork City, here in Cork City, in Ireland, and I remember there was a thing on in there every Wednesday night called Bandioki. It was like a band version of karaoke, but they'd have a band there who'd play the music for you and you'd sing the song. So I used to go in there and I'd perform for them, and there used to be me and some other friends going in there at the time, and I used to perform songs and stuff. And folks, when I came off the stage, I used to get good compliments from people saying, "You're a good singer, you're a good singer." So all these people who said that, folks, they can't all be wrong. Yeah, the people on Facebook who say I'm a horrible singer and I can't sing and all that stuff, but the people in the bars and stuff over the years, they can't all be wrong. Not all of them can be wrong, folks. So I don't know who to listen to, but really I don't care what people think of me, whether they like it or not. I'm not really doing it for those people. I'm doing it, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of doing it for people who like it, but I'm also doing it for myself, folks, because that's the reason I'm recording songs these days. And, not so much lately now, in the last 30 days or so, I haven't recorded a song, or any songs, but that's why I'm doing it, folks, recording songs and learning songs and all that stuff, because it keeps me going, it keeps my mind going and stuff like that. So that's why I'm doing it, folks. That's why I keep doing it. And that's why I keep doing the hard work and go through the hard work that I'm going through. So a couple of people saying, you can't sing, you can't sing. They mean nothing to me, folks, okay? It, it means nothing. You're going to get people on social media who are horrible. These same people on social media who are saying you're a horrible singer, they've never watched me sing live, folks. They've never watched me sing live in a bar or anything like that. They just judge by what they hear on social media, which tends to change your voice slightly on social media when I'm recording on the app and stuff like that, recording songs. It tends to change your voice a little bit and stuff. So, yeah, that's all I want to say anyway, folks. Sorry for going on so long, but I'm hoping you'll all watch this video in its entirety. And if you like it, give the thumbs up, of course, folks, on Rumble on YouTube. And leave a nice comment or whatever as well. I'm not sure, whether I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube, Rumble, like I said, or both. But whatever I do, I'll share the links anyway, folks. So thank you for watching this video.